Hey friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I want to talk garlic scapes. Now, do you guys know about garlic scapes? Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. This is a garlic scape. Garlic actually will throw these thingies up as the bulb starts to mature and it's almost time for harvest. These garlic will start to create a flower. So that's what's happening here, is it's trying to reproduce. But we don't want that to happen. We want the bulb to get bigger, and the way to do that is for us to cut this off. Then all of the energy that would go into reproduction instead goes into the bulb. So by doing this, the bulbs get 10 to 30% larger. Now, if we just left these there, it would be okay. You would still have a bulb. They would just be smaller. That's all. But why would we just cut it and toss it? We're not going to do that because these things, they smell good. They're garlic, but they're not as strong as garlic. So you could chop these deals up and put them in your eggs in the morning. You could just cut them and put them in the freezer and then use them all winter if you like. But today what I would like to do with these is make a type of garlic pesto. What do we need for today's recipe? Well, first of all, we need garlic scapes. And I've got around this many, which is a lot. But what I'm looking for today is 1 cup of these. I'll probably double this recipe or triple it, or you guys can too, depending on however many of these that you have. Next, we're gonna need some olive oil, some lemon juice, salt and pepper, and also some nuts. Now, I'm using walnuts. You could use pine nuts, almonds. You can use different nuts if you like, but why do we need these nuts? Well, the nuts make it a little creamier, the texture, because without the nuts, it would just be like a puree. And that's not really what we're looking for. We would like it to be creamy, like the pesto that you normally would have. We're not putting any Parmesan cheese in this because we're going to freeze it. And also, maybe you don't want Parmesan in something you're making later on with this pesto. So you can always add it later if you like. But today, this is what we're going to use for our ingredients. I need a cup of the chopped garlic scapes. So I'm going to chop them up like this before I put them in the food processor because, yeah, they're going to go in the food processor, but I want to get some of that work done before it goes in there. Now, also, if you don't want such a strong flavor of garlic, what you could do is put some spinach in there, or maybe if you had basil. I just don't have any fresh basil right now because it's not ready yet. These scapes, they grow before the basil grows around here. What I'm looking for here is I need a cup of this. Okay. I'm going with good enough on this one. Now we're going to add all the ingredients to the food processor except the oil. We're going to do that in the end. So we've got the scapes. We've got a 1/4 cup, so a cup of the scapes, a 1/4 cup of the nuts, a tablespoon of the lemon juice, and now we're gonna put some salt and pepper in there to taste. After this thing mixes up, you can always taste it again and put some more in there. Okay, and now we're gonna pulse it. You pulse it until it gets to a consistency that you like. I'm gonna just add a little bit of this oil in there, just a little at a time, and see how that goes. Okay. That's better, that consistency. You see that? Wow. That's really good. So now that we have this delicious pesto, what are we going to do with it? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the freezer and we're going to freeze it. And then later, we're just going to add it to whatever dish we want to. This is how much that I got from 5 cups of the garlic scapes. That's a decent amount, don't you think? What I like to do with this is I like to freeze it, and instead of putting it into individual ice cube trays, because the smell of the garlic sometimes will stay in that plastic, and I don't really want water ice cubes in there with garlic. I don't want that. So instead what I do is I make them into balls like this, and I use a little ice cream scooper that has one of these thingies on it. So then it comes right out. And because the consistency is thick like this, it works great. You can do this instead of using the ice cube trays. Now, let me show you what it looks like after it freezes. So now the garlic scapes are frozen, and let me show you how easy it is to remove them from the paper on this tray. Now they come right off just like that. And all we need to do now is we need to put them in a baggie and then put them inside of a container. And the reason we're doing that is because garlic is pretty strong, and you don't want your whole entire freezer to smell like garlic and then other things that happen to be in there taste like it. I just like to put them inside of this way and seal it up. Now, also, when you have these things that are just open in your freezer, only leave them in there as long as it takes to freeze that thing up. You don't want them staying in there for days at a time, because then it could be bad. Your whole freezer could smell of garlic. Now, what can we do with these? We can add them to soups, add them to anything that we're cooking, anything you want a flavor of garlic. Maybe you could just add it to ricotta when you make lasagna or stuffed shells or something like that. There's so many options, so many things you can do with this garlic scape pesto. Thank you for being with me, and until next time.